What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are going to be talking about TMNT. This was highly requested on this channel for a long time. TMNT has been like the thing floating over my head that everyone always wants me to talk about that I don't really talk about. And there is a reason for that, which we will get to, because I figured since if we're going to talk about TMNT, and then I figured then we would, talk about my childhood a little bit when it comes to TMNT and, my experience with the show and, the movies and all that other jazz. Probably not video games, because I never even dived into the video game genre. I know that there are some video games of TMNT available for this console generation, for crying out loud, but I don't know. Never really took the time to play them. All right. So I heard that Alfred Maloney is returning as Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 3. I'm done with these rumors. Comic Book King. All right. TMNT live stream. Yeah, this is it. This is finally it. Finally gonna do this live stream. You probably noticed that this live stream is got the same number as the last one I did a few weeks ago. That's because I finally deleted that last one I did. It wasn't that good. It was actually kind of bad. I didn't like it. I felt very lazy. Like, I went back and I watched it and I was like, man, I just look so. I looked in that video. I looked so tired. I was like, like, why are you doing it then, Mike? That's what I kept asking myself. Like, as I was watching my own video, just like talking to myself. Plenty of energy today with my Mountain Dew. Do the do. Oh man, ain't got a lot of people here today. Which I guess maybe that either might be because of reasons. Is it cold over there? A little bit. It's raining. It's currently raining outside. Got my window closed. It will get colder. It's November, so I'm sure that snow will come soon, and probably in like December, or maybe it'll snow early. In the UK, it's cold. Oh, okay. Like in the 30s, like 20s. What is the weather for us right now? Let me actually check right now. I'm gonna just take some time and check it out. Okay. All right, it is 41 degrees for me right now. Okay. It's raining. Okay. Comic Book King, my birthday will be coming out this Friday. That's awesome, man. Happy early birthday to you. Oh, jeez. Ah, boy. It's almost Thanksgiving. Family has been bothering me like all week. Which is fine, because, plenty of time for people to show up. It's probably the slowest start of the live stream I ever had. Just a few people so far. It says 4. Whoever is here, you can speak up. Don't be shy. You can talk to me. But yeah, TMNT. This is something I didn't think I was gonna do. This is like the only reason why I even did this. Media nerd, what's up? Not much, man. What's up with you? But yeah, the only reason why I actually did this was because I don't know. People have just been kind of hammering the TMNT at me, and I was like, okay, we'll talk about TMNT. Why not? Make up for last time, because I feel like last time was a bit rough around the edges. 5 people. It's so quiet. I usually don't really start talking about the topic until about the 10-minute mark. That way I can see what everyone's doing, and just so we get introductions out of the way and stuff. Savage 20 Jr. Yo, man, what's up? How much, man? What's up with you? As you guys can see or notice, my hair is it's getting sharp again. Trying to get my hair to stick back up. Just took a shower actually before I started this video, so that's probably why it looks a little messy. There will be 10 Marvel projects starting next year. 2021 will be a big year. Okay, we'll see about that. Savage 20 Jr. I've been reading Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics. Yeah, have they been good? I haven't been reading them, so I have no idea. I know that they exist. I know that the comic books exist, but I never really read them or know what they're like. My favorite turtle is Leonardo. He's a great leader. Yeah, I figured when I'm talking, I figured I would wait about 10 minutes, but you know what? Why not? Let's just kind of start talking about it. Favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I've always really liked all of them, but I did have two characters that I've always kind of fought between, like about which one I liked more. Like there were two characters. It was Leonardo and it was Raphael. Leonardo and Raphael were the two characters that I always fought with, and have about what I liked more. I still to this day don't really have an answer. I just like both those characters. They're for different reasons, of course. So that's why it's just so hard for me to choose. Media Nerd, the 1984 comics are really good. You should read them and review them. Yeah. I've been thinking about reviewing comic books. I've thought about doing it. I just haven't done it yet. I think I'm looking for a very good one to do before I actually do it. Plus, I don't really have a comic book shop around here. So down my block, they actually there was actually a building, and the building was like a Taco Bell. They ran out of business. They shut that place down, and that place was just sitting there for I think about a year and a half. So what do? It was kind of funny. I always talked about it with me and my family. I would just say they should put a Chick-fil-A there, and then but then one of them would say, oh, that would put McDonald's out of business too, because McDonald's is right next to it. So I was like, who cares? I want a Chick-fil-A out here. So what do? They don't put a Chick-fil-A up. Instead, they put up an AutoZone shop. And I'm sitting there like, really? Maybe you should have put a comic book shop there. I don't know. Where is the nearest comic book shop around me? I actually have no idea. We're going to do this live because I actually want to know comic book shops. I haven't been to a comic book shop in years. Comic book store. Oh Jesus. Let's see. Oh. There's one up in, where's this place? That's the forest. Whatever, Google Maps. You have failed me yet again. I'm sure I would have to drive a zillion miles just to go to a comic book store. Savage 20 Jr., get a really good one. Maybe some. Yeah. Have you ever got a copyrighted before? Oh yeah, I get copyrighted all the time. Sometimes I'm scared about putting out my you guys know my outro, when the Nickelback song that I use. Even though that's all cut up, that one can sometimes get claimed for random reasons and random times. It's so weird. One video could have it and it doesn't get copyrighted, but the other video could have it and then it gets copyrighted. I don't know. As far as other copyrights before, oh yeah, Batman Arkham Knight. I get copyrighted for Batman Arkham Knight all the time. They are so anal with that. They just, it's ridiculous. A lot of video games do that. That's why sometimes it's hard for gamers to make video content sometimes, because they'll just get claimed either because of the video itself or because of audio. It's usually audio, or sometimes even, I don't know, pictures or something. It's so weird. It's very weird sometimes. Media Nerd, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko Spider-Man comic review. Comics review. Yeah, if I do comic reviews, I think I really do want to start with the Stan Lee and the Steve Ditko comics. Just to kind of get my foot in the door, just to see how I feel about doing them. I have to figure out how I want to do them, the way I want to do them, and things like that. Like, do I want to read it by issue? Do I want to do it by like 10 issues? Do I want to do it by arcs? There's a lot of ways that I could do it. So I'm just trying to think of the best way to do it while also trying to maintain the schedules that I already have with my other things that I'm doing, like Resident Evil. I'm still doing the X-Men reviews. A lot of people think that I'm just done. I'm not done. I just want to take a break because I've been trying to push them out so much. Plus, I've just been getting way too excited. Like, you ever get too excited and then you get tired out? Like something excites you so much and you just get tired out and you can't really do it. That's kind of like with me with the X-Men movies. Like when I did X-Men 1 and 2, that wore me out. I got tired because you saw those. If you guys haven't watched it, you should go watch my X-Men reviews. X-Men 1 and 2, I was like all happy about. I went back and I rewatched it. I was like, man, this is like the best thing I've seen in a long time. Because it's just been so long since I sat down and actually watched the movie. And yeah, I'm just kind of wore out from all my excitement. Savage 20 Jr., I read my comic books online. Media Nerd, me too. That's a good thing. You should read your comics online. I recommend for free. I'm not going to tell you how for free, but I'm just going to say that it's possible. But the point is that you should read it online. That way, let's say you like the book, you like the arc, then you can buy that at your local comic book store. That's being smart. Like, I don't even know when the last time, or anyone that goes into a comic book shop and just buys comics and just sees how they are now these days. I feel like that is extremely, like people don't do that anymore. Like, I feel like they'll like look it up online and then they'll just like, just like buy whatever they like. There is this reaction YouTuber, and that got 3 strikes on his YouTube channel, which are false, and then his YouTube channel got terminated. I think he got like 400K subscribers. Wow. See, that's another thing. You guys may have noticed that I have some reactions on this channel. I tried to do like these try not to laugh videos, which were horrible because at the time I didn't know how to work my computers. And I didn't know how to like get the audio to sync up and everything. It was just a mess. But then when I did the Spider-Man PS4 reaction video, that did not get copyrighted or anything. I watched it. You guys got to see my react. I had to work magic for. Like I watched that on my phone. I had to like get like an app to make that work. And it worked. It was great. I look back at the video and I'm like, that was a good video. So yeah, man, but yeah, reaction channels are very easy to get terminated. That's why I do not do reactions. That's why I do not really like to do that stuff, because it's just too risky. I mean, it's already risky enough when I play a video game because I can get copyrighted just for that. But to have a straight up strike, I've never had a straight up strike. I've never been swatted like that. I know that I do complain a lot. I'm like, oh, copyright, but it's really not that bad. It's only bad when you get hit with that strike is when it's like, ow. But I never had that before. So, I don't know, man. My versions of songs. Have you heard Doctor Strange from Spider-Man 2 is rumored to appear in Spider-Man 3? No, I have not. I think I did say that earlier in the stream that someone said that, which was funny, which is really, really funny. because he was like immediately like right after he was like, all right, I'm done with the rumors. Like, don't listen to the rumors. Just don't do it. Like, I just been sitting. You know what I've been doing? I've been sitting here waiting. I'm like, come on, Tom Holland. Come on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. Where's the trailer? So I can blast your ass. But I've just been waiting. I've been patient. And that's the way I like it, you know? But yeah, man, I don't listen to the rumors. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some rumors that people talk about so much that make me think, oh, they really talk about this a lot, don't they? Maybe, you know, sometimes I'm just like, but that's mostly because they're feeding off of your wants. Like I want Tobey Maguire to be in the next Spider-Man movie. Like I want, you know, I want to see that. You know, they're playing off of what I would like to see. And it's very easy for them to do that because of everything that has been said. For example, when Tobey Maguire came out, I did a whole video on this, by the way. Tobey Maguire came out, he's like, I'm ready for another superhero role. And then Sam Raimi came out, I think, and he was talking about Sony again. And people started talking. And people were like, oh, Spider-Man 4. And I was one of them. And it was just fun. It was really fun to just talk about. Now, is it true? I don't know, but I don't know. Man. No idea. Don't believe all the rumors. You know, you can have faith in some things. You can believe that some things could happen, but don't sit there and think 100% that it's going to happen. You know, think maybe do a small percentage. You know, Savage 20 Jr. How powerful is X-Men? How powerful is X-Men for the? How powerful is Iceman for the in the X-Men? Iceman. How powerful is Iceman? Well, he can freeze you. He can freeze his own body into ice. He's cold. That's a very powerful ability. It's a very powerful mutant. He's a very powerful mutant. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've actually seen him do things or remember anything he's done. I would say that he's probably, if I had to say, he's probably maybe like a B-list X-Man. Like he's not bad, but he's pretty good, but he's nowhere near like Wolverine or Storm, who can literally control the weather or heal from their wounds or have claws or anything like that. So yeah, it's a very weird category for Iceman, but yeah. My versions of songs, I like your Cut G. Thanks, man. Got the Spider-Man shirt on. I'm wearing my pajamas too. Wearing my Marvel pajamas. And it was kind of funny. This one time when I was in high school, we had pajama day, and I wore these, and I met this guy, and we had the same pants on, and we didn't know each other at the time, but after that we started to talk more, and he became like my little pupil, and for like the Dance King thing. It was a long time ago. It was like a big thing that I had in high school. I was very popular. And yeah, I had like little disciples. I had little people under my wing. You know, I had my high school life was pretty good, which people look at me and say, "What? You got a good high school life? What?" I know, I did. All right. YouTube is getting so strict with strikes since Google took over the platform. Yeah, Google, can't trust Google, man. Google's off. Google seems off. The trailer is coming out in December. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man trailer. Oh shit. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time, boys. Get ready for that. My version of songs. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. You too, man. Have you read any Spider-Man comics lately? I've been keeping up a little bit with the Nick Spencer stuff, but other than that, no. Haven't really read any. I know that there's a Spider-Man comic where they just have him in the black suit, and then they did the kind of a comic where they went back to where he got the suit in Battle World, and then they I don't know if he's starting to feel retconny, starting to feel retconny a little bit, just a little bit. Spectacular Spider-Wade. Favorite X-Man? One of the roles like Deadpool, Franklin Richards included. Who's my favorite X-Man? Cyclops. I like Cyclops because he's a good leader, and God, I wish they used him more in the original movies. But hate in 3 when they just killed him off. I've always liked his I've always liked his powers too. He just boosh, just shoots you with a laser beam with his eyes. I love that. But yeah, I really like Cyclops. That's probably one that you've never heard anyone say. Would you be surprised if Spider-Man 3 trailer is good? Yes, actually. But at the same time, no. Because my prediction is that Spider-Man 3 has the potential to be good if they do not let go of the idea that now everyone knows who he is. Everyone's in danger. He has to protect everyone. He's gonna need help. It's bad for him. If they can hold on to that, if they can have him learn a lesson here, like if he learns a lesson at the end of 3, if he learns how stupid he's been, if he learns how childish he's been, if he's learned to become a man, then maybe it could be good. But he has to learn a lesson. It cannot be a big fucking joke like the last 2 movies have been. It has potential, but it really has to fucking nail this last movie. Otherwise, all those other 2 movies are going to fall flat with the next one. So, like I said, it's possible that when 3 comes out and it's really good, but it's also possible, like the last 2 movies, that the writing is just so shit that it just falls apart. It's very possible. So take that as you will. Spider-Man Known, what's up, man? What the hell took you so long? Crown One, hi, what's up? Spider-Man Known, what's your favorite TMNT movie? Mine is in the original in 1990. Ooh. The original movies. Oh, we're back on this topic. It has been so long since I've watched those movies. TMNT movies. I'm gonna real quick look it up. That way I can remember who was the main villains and whatever. And because there were what 3-4 movies of the live action. Well, the classic ones. Movies. Okay, here we go. 1990. I don't remember this one. It's been so long. That's kind of why it was so hard for me to do this one because, again, I have not paid attention to this series in forever. Okay. I think there was only 3 movies. I think my favorite movie was probably maybe the first one or second one. I don't remember. I haven't watched the movies in a while. I think I liked the third one a little bit too, but I forgot about that one. I think if the third one was like them samurai or something, or was that the second one? I have no idea. Imagine if the tone of the Spider-Man 3 is full-on comedy like Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, but Thor Ragnarok at least had him lose his eye, and he had to actually become a man, become the leader to his people at the end of that movie. Endgame completely fucked him over. Don't get me wrong, Endgame was a good movie, but Endgame fucked Thor's character. Like Endgame fucked him over. Like he at the end of Thor Ragnarok was a bit silly, but at least at the end he lost his eye. He had to he got his brother back. He had to become the leader of the rest of what remained of the Asgardians. Like shit happened. It was a big deal. Just like at the end of the second movie of Spider-Man Far From Home, it was a big deal. This is not something you just forget. which I get again. They need to make sure they don't fuck this up. This is Spider-Man. This is Spider-Man. This is not like whatever they think this is. This is not like some random blow schmo movie. Like it doesn't even matter that this is the third. It should not matter that this is the third fucking like entry, or not the third entry, but like the third what's the word I'm looking for? The third different role, a different version of him. The third version of live action Spider-Man. Yeah, there we'll go with that one. This is like the third version. Like, that doesn't give you the excuse to shit the bed, which is why I get so mad. Like, I don't understand. Why do you have to fuck this up so bad? Why can't you just follow the script? It's been written so many times. I would have a comic book in my hand if I didn't have them in my closet, in my shoebox. But yeah, man, again, this is Spider-Man. This is not something to fuck with. I mean, hopefully the third movie's good, because I'll be honest with you, I'm really sick and tired of hating these movies. It's getting annoying and boring, and I'm sure you guys are like, stop talking about Spider-Man. But I probably will talk about Spider-Man more, because I have a big surprise for you guys tomorrow that I'm not going to say anything else about, because I thought that someone would have told me already, but I guess I'll just show everyone tomorrow. Okay. Zaid, hi Mike, what's up? Not much, what's up with you? Spider-Man own favorite Tmt show. Mine is the 2012 one because of the nostalgia, and it was my introduction to them. Okay, I think I can actually answer this question about the TV show. Now, if I remember correctly, there was an old TV show of Tmnt. Tmnt cartoon show. I'm trying to remember. So I think you're talking about the 2012. 2012, I think was the. It was like the new. 2012 was like the new like Nickelodeon one, right? That was like the new one they pushed. What was it, like 2007? Was it 2007? No, it was like 2000. 2003. I'm trying to. I have to look this up because I don't remember. I have to remember this. Yeah, 2003. Yes, 2003 Ninja Turtles. That was my favorite one. Old show. Again, this is the early like 2000s and like late 90s, or hell, even early 90s was just so good for TV shows. TMNT was one of them. The 2003 Ninja Turtles, probably one of the best. I think they even had a spin-off where they like were in the future and shit. I really liked that one too, even though it was a bit silly. Was that in the season? I don't remember. Oh boy. I'm just sitting here looking at old pictures and I'm like, wow, it looks so good. I forgot how good it looked. Oh yeah, fucking April. I think she had red hair in the show. I don't fucking know why. Is that April? I don't know. I don't remember. I forgot. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and watch the show. But yeah. Okay. Zayd, Marvel is doing a comic where Gwen Stacy is Venom and Mary Jane is Carnage, and they're gonna fight each other. What do you think? Why? Like, I don't even know how that happens. It doesn't. What? I get that Venom and Carnage don't like each other, but listen, that's not even a fight between Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane. That's a fight between Carnage and Venom. Carnage and Venom don't like each other. The Venom and Carnage are probably just using Gwen and Mary Jane because, again, that's just to get back at Peter. That's all it really is. I guess. I don't know. A media nerd, MC Spider-Man will never become Spider-Man. Yeah, not until he gives up Iron Man. Put down the Iron Boy Jr. and become what you're supposed to be. Remember who you are. Remember your Uncle Ben. That's what I want to tell him. I want to show up in the next Spider-Man movie. I want to grab Tom Holland. I want to be like, remember Uncle Ben? All right. Spider-Man on the 2007 animated TMNT film is underrated in my opinion. I think I only watched like 5-10 minutes of it. I don't think I actually sat down and watched that whole thing. Oh geez. I hate it when I scroll down and then like the thing like just throws me all the way down the comment section. Then I have to like scroll all the way back up. Zayd, the main villain for Nick Spencer's Spider-Man comic is Harry Osborn, and the story is good so far. That's good. See, that's good. That's a good thing to hear. I'm glad to hear that. That makes me want to read them again. Crown 1, what if Spider-Man was in TMNT? That would just be a pizza party. There'd be a pizza party. Bring over MJ, you got April O'Neil, got the boys, all the 5 boys just having pizza. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. Zayd, Andrew Garfield said that Spider-Man would never work with Tony Stark because he's too arrogant. What do you think? Tony Stark is too irresponsible. I wouldn't say that he's arrogant. I would say that Spider-Man really doesn't like Tony Stark because he's just a flat-out alcoholic idiot. Like he, don't get me wrong, Tony Stark is very intelligent. But let's be real, the MCU version of Tony Stark really, really forgot the biggest problem about Tony Stark. He's an alcoholic. Like, he is a recovering alcoholic. He had a lot of serious issues with alcoholism and all that bullshit. Like, it was really bad for him. Like, and they didn't talk about it that much. He drank a little in the first movie, but then that was it. I mean, in the second movie, he had the stupid, his like chest disease, but he was just drinking that stuff because it wasn't because he was drinking alcohol. It was just because he had to drink it because, you know, of the heart thing. But they let that fucking alcohol shit go. They took such an important part about him and just like threw it out the window. They didn't even touch on it. That was his biggest flaw, was his alcoholism, and they just completely threw it out the window. Like, that's what I noticed about the MCU, is they take out the flaws of the characters. Like, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, all these characters, the Thor, they're flawed. They have issues. They have problems. They're one of the biggest things that Stan Lee always pushed was how relatable they all were. Like, but the MCU misses the relatability. They act like the Justice League, if anything. The Justice League was all about being godly and like above like the normal people. That's kind of one of the reasons why I never liked the Justice League, because they're not supposed to be relatable. They're just supposed to be these big heroes. Whereas the Avengers, they're supposed to be relatable. You're supposed to relate to these people. Spider-Man, you're supposed to relate to him. But I do not relate to this new MCU Spider-Man. I do not relate to hardly any of these characters. They do not have any problems. At least in Avengers Age of Ultron, they tried to give everyone their own characteristics, their own issues. I gotta commend that movie for that. At least they tried to push their flaws. What's Hulk's flaw? Is that he's a big raging monster. What's Black Widow's flaw? Was whatever happened to her in that room. You know, like yeah, the Thor. He had some flaws with Asgard and like Odin and all that stuff. They had character flaws, but then we just forgot about all of them when the third, fourth MCU film rolled along. They just browse past it. Like they don't have the relatability anymore. And that's kind of why I'm out, because I'm just like, okay, I'm done. You guys have missed the point. So don't get me wrong, those movies are great. They do a good job, but they are missing an ingredient, and that's the relatability, and that's the realism of alcoholism, suffering from that, the realism of rage, of getting angry all the time. You know, there is so many, the responsibility, the idea of growing up. That's what Spider-Man is supposed to be. He's supposed to be this idea of a boy becoming a man. That's why they always bring that back. Spider-Man is a good character for teenagers, little kids who are becoming adults. The transition from boy to man. That is why it's such a Spider-Man is such a powerful character, because he's supposed to help you grow up. That's what Spider-Man is about. It's about growing up. And that's what people miss with the MCU Spider-Man. And that's the problem here. And holy shit, we got 11 people right now. I got 11 people, but I only got 4 likes. Can we get at least 10 likes, please? I'm probably going to do that more. I probably am going to push you guys to like some of my stuff a little bit more, because number one, thank you. 5 likes. I like to see it. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. Especially if you like me talking about the MCU Spider-Man and about what he should be, you know, about the what if, what it could be, that it could be good, it could be better, you know. All right. Zaid, have you read the latest Nick Spencer Spider-Man comic? I have read it and it is good. No, I must have missed that one. I have not gotten to the part with Harry yet. I've not gotten to the part there with that one yet. I'm kind of still in the back there. Spider-Man Unknown, the Michael Bay TMNT movies were awful. Movies? There were more than one? There were more than one? Comic Book King, what do you think of the crossover between Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers from Power Rangers in Space? The crossover? There was a crossover between those two? What? I never saw that. I never saw that. That exists? Never saw that. That's insanity. That's so insane, I need to take a drink and think about it. Oh, man. What? There was a crossover with that? Power Rangers and TMNT? What the hell? Never saw that. No idea what you're talking about. I love Power Rangers in Space, and I love the TMNT, but wow, I never knew those two crossed over. Wait! Hold up! Stop! Do you know what that means? You know what that means, guys? That means that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is not only connected to Batman, to the DC universe, but is also connected to the Ninja Turtles. Can we, or not Ninja Turtles, but Power Rangers in Space, or Power Rangers in general? That means the original Mighty Morphin, all the way to those Power Ranger era. TMNT, Batman, all in the same universe. Can we get 10 likes for that? Holy shit. That is crazy. Hulk and Thor get wrecked in Endgame. Yeah, Hulk should have been a much better, Hulk should have kicked Thanos' ass. Hulk should have came in and said, Hulk, smash puny purple man. He should have just been, you know? But Hulk, I mean, they did the stupid Professor Hulk, and I was so upset. Especially after Infinity War. And I gotta plug my computer in. All right, come back to life, computer. Good. All right. Savage 20 Jr., do you want vampire movies? Because those are my favorite Fright Night. Do I want vampire movies? I would like to see Blood Rain come back. If you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, there is a video game franchise called Blood Rain. It was a video game. They had 2 video games, actually. I also have the second one. I don't really like the second one as much as the first one. But these had movies. I saw the first movie. I thought the first movie was fine. I think I tried to watch the second movie and I barely could watch it. Did not finish it. And they also had a third movie. Those are like vampire movies. I'm not really into vampire movies. Like I used to watch Twilight. Like I saw Twilight. And of course, as soon as the girl got bitten by a vampire and she became a vampire, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm done watching. Like, here's the thing. When it comes to vampire movies, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about vampires now. Deal with it. When it comes to vampires, when you have a character who's human and you have a character who is a vampire, there's tension there. There's that tension there, right? If your human character gets turned into a vampire, then the tension is gone. That was my biggest problem with Twilight. That's why I stopped watching the movies, was that she got turned to a vampire and it got boring. What is it? Vampire Diaries, that was another one. Same fucking thing. They pretty much did exactly what Twilight did. The girl eventually got turned into a vampire, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm done watching. Because the tension's gone. It's like, okay, well, now she's superpowered. What's she got to worry about? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that there's other threats in that universe, but it's like the werewolves and the other vampires. But being a human is much more vulnerable than being a vampire or a werewolf or anything in that universe. So it's like, okay, well, I don't know. Blood Rain, I would like to see get brought back. I actually was thinking about how I would have made Blood Rain movie. If I thought about how I would have made a Blood Rain movie, she needs to be quippy. She needs to be a smartass. She needs to be funny. She needs to be sexy. She needs to fight a lot of enemies. It needs to be a bloody mess. You gotta have her cut them up. You gotta show her using the guns. You gotta give her that action. And one of the biggest problems with the other Blood Rain movies is that they went back in time a lot. Where in the first game took place in World War II. This was I think it was like World War I or World War II with Nazis. You fought Nazis in this game. Which is why I don't even need to buy the Wolfenstein games, because I already have a Nazi shooter game. And this game was set in a more modern era, which helped it a lot, I feel like, even though it was a bit punk rocky. It was really weird. It's like that early 2000s vampire, which is kind of cringe. But I don't know. I like the first one more, but But still, I think, I would like to see that come back as like a movie, get rebooted or something and become better. Get that John Wick action treatment, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Zaid, have you came up with the identity of Blazing Star yet? Well, we've already established her name is Jenny, but I still need to figure out what constellation or what star or whatever I want her to be. Because I want her last name to be the name of a star. So I'm trying to think about that still. But I know, but got the first name though. Spider-Man, well, he lost so much in 5 years and he let himself go. I know, but still, it's just, I get it. They wanted to, give them new flaws or whatever to overcome. Spectacular Spider-Wade, the MCU Spider-Man could have been so much better if he joined Cap instead of Iron Man. Yeah, maybe. His mentor should be Captain America, not Iron Man. Well, here's the thing. If you guys have ever read Civil War, he just goes to Captain America anyway. Like, as soon as Civil War was like the stupidest fucking thing that ever happened to Marvel. Because when Spider-Man revealed his identity, his Aunt May got shot, he sold his marriage, then he goes to Captain America, and not in a particular order. He goes to Captain America and he's on his side now. So what was the point? What was the point? I mean, what, to build drama? To build drama for Iron Man and Spider-Man to fight, which is what happened, by the way. They fought each other in Stark Tower, which wasn't that great. But still, it's like, what was the point? All right, my versions of songs. Are you going to watch the Morbius movie? Sure, I could watch it. Maybe tell you guys what I think of it. Sure, why not? I heard that Spider-Man 3 is going to retcon Spider-Man and return him back for the Sonyverse. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, geez. We'll see about that. Zaid, in Spider-Man Miles Morales, the news reporters ask a group of people who is Miles Morales, and they said that he is our Spider-Man. What do you think? Okay, look, I didn't play the game, but I have questions. Like, number one, I'm sorry, does the city know who he is now? Do people know that Miles Morales is Spider-Man in that at the end of that game? Because if that's true, he has a problem now. Because that means everyone knows who he is, and that means all his loved ones are in danger too. So again, it's the same thing with Spider-Man or Peter Parker, where when people find out who he is, you can damn well be sure that everyone in their next best criminal friend is going to be after their ass or their family's ass. So bad news for him. Another question, another thing I have a question of is, what, this game takes place 2 weeks after this game takes place within 2 weeks. You just forgot about the 8 years about Peter Parker Spider-Man? Like, that's insulting. Like, what about him? Like, what about the guy who's been here for 8 years? What about the guy who's been here in the red and blue for protecting your ass for 8 years? Fighting villains that this little kid over here can barely fight. So, again, what a stupid thing to say. Like, damn. Like, see? This is what I'm talking about. Their writing team is going to get fucked because of Marvel. This is the problem, okay? It is established. He has been around in that game for 8 years. 8 years. And you mean to tell me that a news reporter is like, hey, who is Miles Morales? They said, uh, like, what? Like, you're so fucking stupid. Never mind. I don't want to. Fuck that, man. I actually almost watched Brad play it, and then I was like, nah, I'm good. Whatever, man. Like I said, I didn't play the game. But and like Spider-Man known as like really Zayd, like, oh no, he's gonna talk about it again. Fuck. Yeah, and I did. And goddamn, man, just were you holding out on me, Spider-Man? By the way, were you holding out? You just didn't want to tell me that yet? Lord have mercy. All right, Comic Book King, Spectacular Spider. Okay, you're talking to him. Fan of Spectacular Spider. I'm not really a huge fan of that What If video. No. Media nerd. My Tmt show was my favorite Tmt show was the 2003 series. Started rewatching it. It was really great. Yes, it was a really good show. That was the one I grew up with. That was the one that I watched as a kid. I really loved that one. Then they did the then they did TMNT. Then they did the 2012 Nickelodeon one. I was like, I think I'm done. So that's kind of when I stopped watching. I stopped paying attention to it. It was fine, but I think maybe I watched like the first season, and then after the second, then like I got like I think like midway through the second season, and I was like, I'm done. And I don't think it was because it was bad. I think it's just because I got bored. Zayd, there's an article which says that Spider-Man Miles Morales was a better hero than Peter Parker. The article says that Miles is more interesting. He can beat up a whole group of villains. Well, Peter Parker can beat up the Sinister Six. What has he got? Huh? What has Miles got on that shit? He can't even handle Rhino. He's fought Rhino how many times? Let's see. 1, 2, maybe even 3 times. And he can barely keep a lid on him. Like, meanwhile, you got Peter Parker, and he fights not only the Rhino, but he fights Scorpion at the same fucking time. At the same fucking time. Vulture, Electro, at the same fucking time. Same fucking time. Same time. And doesn't break a sweat. Like, again, don't even give them a click. Don't click on their article. Don't read their article. They're just a bunch of people trolling. They think they know what they're talking about. They love that character so much. Listen, I'm not even here to really sit here and rag on Miles. I'm here to sit here and rag on the people who want to sit here and lie to you and sit here and say, he's better because so-and-so. Like, no, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just making shit up. Don't give them that click. Don't read the article. They want you to get mad. They want you to click on the article. They want you to read it. They want you to get mad. They want you to tweet about it. They want you to get that exposure. That's what this is about. Kind of like with me. When I make my my reviews, or when I make my Spider-Man Homecoming review, or I make my Spider-Man Far From Home review, that gets traction. People watch that. They're like, so-and-so didn't like the movie. Huh, why? Let's watch the video. That's what it is, okay? Like, that's me getting you to pay attention to me. That's me taking your time away from you. Like, that don't give them the time of day. These people who write these shit articles, who don't know nothing about Peter Parker Spider-Man, who don't know anything about Spider-Man period, don't know anything about Miles Morales or anything. They don't know what the fuck they're talking. They probably didn't even play the game. They have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. No idea what they're talking about. Oh, he can beat up a whole group of villains. A whole group of villains? What's the Sinister Six? Like you have absolutely no idea what this character has been through. And that's my problem with these people. All right, whatever. That's why I don't care. Let's move on. Zayd, I love the 2003 TMNT. I do too. That's like my favorite one. Oh geez. Oh geez. I got people talking about Blood Rain. I actually didn't think people would talk about it. I was shocked. I'm actually shocked. Spider-Man on season 1 through 4 were great for 2003, but it was goofy and silly later on. I hated the animated films Turtles Forever. Zayd, in the first episode of TMNT, Leonardo says a line which is ripped straight from the first issue of the original TMNT comics. What do you think? Like I said, I don't remember the show. I have to go back and watch it. But I'm sure it was a great line. Spider-Man Unknown. Am I the only one who get tired of talking about Marvel? Why not some TMT? Yeah, which is what we're talking about. We're flipping back and forth just a little bit. Zayd, what do you think of Johnny Depp not being Jack Sparrow anymore? Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow was like the one thing I watched Pirates of the Caribbean for. Like that was like that character was like so mesmerizing. You just want to. What is he gonna do next? What's he gonna say next? Like that. Like, and him not being in it anymore. It's like, really? That's ridiculous. That man was a skeleton, and he still was in it. You know, like, oh god, what was that? The third movie? I think was that the third movie, or was it the fourth movie? I don't remember. I haven't watched those movies in a while too. Zayd, Disney is planning to make a female Pirates of the Caribbean movie and replace Johnny Depp with Zac Efron. What do you think? That ain't gonna do well. What do you think of DC giving Amber Heard a solo Mira movie and Amber Heard as Invisible Woman in the MCU? Wait, what? Why is it the same woman? Amber Heard a solo Mira movie and an Amber Heard as Invisible Woman in the MCU. Okay, number one, who the fuck is Amber Heard? Let's get this out of the way. Amber Heard. Who are you? Oh, it's you. Shit. Fuck. No, you're not going to be Invisible Woman, baby. That's not happening. I say no to that. I don't even care if you have blonde hair. I'm not doing that. Zayd, in the latest issue of Nick Spencer's Amazing Spider-Man, there is a scene which is exactly like the ending of One More Day. So it looks like Nick Spencer will probably deal with One More Day. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because one of the things I really want Nick Spencer to do is I want him to get rid of One More Day. Get rid of it. Decanonize it. I don't care, or at least take Ghost Rider and go kick Mephisto's ass and get his marriage back. Something. Like I need him to deal with that story. Like I need him to deal with that issue and get it out of the way. Because we all hate that. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of other fucking Spider-Man comics. Like the fucking sins of past and fucking which we don't talk about, but I'm just bringing it up as an example. The Clone Saga was not that bad. It was just confusing. I don't know. My mind's a little blank with that, but yeah. My versions of songs. Carnage is going to be in Venom 2. I saw the leaks photos and videos. Are you going to see Venom 2? Yes, I am. I am definitely going to see Venom 2. Awesome Bricks 10. Hey, Mike, what's up? Not much, man. What's up with you? Spider-Man known. There are people who think DC characters are more relatable than Marvel characters. It's possible. Like Batman, people really like Batman. Like it's possible to relate to a DC character, but DC heroes were never meant to be relatable. When they made Marvel characters, they made them to be relatable. That was the purpose. But it is possible for someone to relate to DC characters. It's possible, you know. Zaid, what do you think of TMNT Fast Forward? TMNT Fast Forward. You guys just keep seeing me type and click and shit. TMNT Fast Forward. What is that? What is this? Yes, this is. Wait a minute. No, is this when they go in the future? Yeah. Oh man, I liked it. I liked when they went in the future and shit. It's kind of like when I saw Spider-Man Unlimited. I was like, yeah, he's gonna go on a futuristic planet and shit. You know, like I liked that stuff when I was a kid. Zaid, what do you think of the Amazing Spider-Man movie from 1977 starring Nicholas Hammond? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, it's just Japanese Spider-Man, right? Wait, no, what is this? Is it? What the fuck? Huh? What is this? What am I looking at? Holy shit! What? What the fuck? Wait, no, this was canceled, right? The photos look good. Like, I'm looking at the photos right now. Look at these photos. Here, let me show you. Here, let me, I gotta, here, add a source. Screen capture. Come on. Oops. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, look at these photos. Like, that looks kind of cool. It says it was canceled. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, if it was canceled, I probably never even heard of it. It's probably why. Comic Book King, I also heard that Nicholas Hammond is afraid of heights. Yeah? Oh shit, it must have sucked for him. Zaid, have you read the latest TMNT comic called The Last Ronin? It's basically a story where one of the turtles survives and the other three are dead, and it takes place in a dystopian future. No, that sounds dark as fuck. Who's the turtle that lived? I bet it was Mikey, wasn't it? Crown One, what is Batman? What is Batman's character flaw? Probably that he doesn't ever accept help from people, maybe. That's a character flaw. Not accepting help from people when they offer it. Or not asking. If you don't ask for help, too, that's a character flaw. You should ask for help sometimes. Sperman, you didn't know that there was a second movie for the Michael Bay movie, TMNT films? I must have forgot about it. Down at Thunder 14, what is the topic? Talk about TMNT. There's a huge there's a huge crossover with TMNT and the Power Rangers and some new comic. In those comics, the turtles use the Power Ranger coins, and they wear the Power Ranger suits and use the Megazord. Oh shit, that sounds awesome. Superman Unknown. Infinity War started with ruining Hulk. Yeah. Zaid, the Shredder becomes the Green Ranger. Oh shit! It sounds what? It's crazy. Jonathan DeForcy, I'm disappointed with Hulk and Thor Ragnarok because he reminds me of so much of a superhero squad Hulk. Yeah. Zayd, I know Blood Rain, but I've never played it. They made comics for Blood Rain. What do you think of the comics? I don't know. I didn't read them. You never played the games. I never read the comics. Savage 20 Jr., the MCU, be more anti-heroes. Yeah. Zayd, Mike, we don't talk about vampire movies. Blade, am I a joke to you? I'm sorry, Blade. When's the last time I talked about Blade on this channel? Come on, man. Besides Fortnite, because Fortnite's been pushing Blade, which I'm happy about. But yeah, okay, yeah, Blade. Sorry, Blade. Forgot about you. I got your movies. I have all your movies. It's over there. I have the Blade movies. I even have the third one, which people always talk the most shit about, even though it's got Ryan Reynolds in it. He's hilarious in that movie. Spernon, Fat Thor was a bad thing in my opinion. Didn't change his character at all. He lost his family and his friends. He had nothing left. I heard that Deadpool 3 is taking place during the events of Infinity War and Endgame as the character is in the MCU. Interesting. Zayd, Morbius. Did someone say vampires? Fuck. I love that you're just ripping on me. You're like, oh really, Mike? We don't talk about vampires. And I'm like, yeah. And you're like, oh, whoa, Blade, Morbius. I'm like, oh, yeah, Blade, Morbius. I know. I always sometimes forget you guys are vampires. Or no, I don't forget. It's just, we don't talk about you guys a lot these days. My version of songs, Marvel Dracula. What about me? Ah, shit. Spider-Man, did you think Peter will die in the MCU Spider-Man 3? No, I do not think that, no. The only reason why he would was because they want to put that version of him to rest. He already died. So it's like, why would he die again, Zayd, there is a Blood Rain skin for Claire in Resident Evil 2. What the fuck are you talking about? I gotta look it up. There's a Blood Rain skin. It's not on Nexus mods, is it? It's not there, is it? I swear to all that's holy. It's not there, is it? Resident Evil, where's my Resident Evil 2? Shit. Games. Why? Why is this taking so long? Yeah, it's probably geez. It's probably not on Nexus mod. It's probably on the internet though. And I hope you guys can't see my screen right now. Mr. X's Undead Nightmare. What the fuck? I love mods so much. Yeah, it's not on Nexus mod. It's probably on. Hold on a minute. Blood Rain mod. It's a Blood Rain mod for Resident Evil 2 remake. Oh yeah, I forgot. It does exist. It's not on Nexus mods though. That's why. I'll get that one. I'll get that one when we're done with this podcast. For research purposes. Awesome Bricks 10. Am I the only person that wants a Spider-Man movie set in the 60s? That would be interesting. That would be get some Austin Powers vibes here. Zayd, Watch Mojo made a list of crazy MCU theories, and one of them is Peter will make a deal with Mephisto. Son of a bitch. Not again. It's one more day all over again. Austin Bricks 10, Jenny Nublius. Nah, that don't roll off the tongue, right? Zayd, it is confirmed that Black Panther 2 will start shooting in July next year. What do you think? I think that's dumb. Again, you can't do Black Panther 2. The man has died. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, but still, You can't. You can't. How are you gonna do Black Panther 2? You're gonna make Shuri the next Black Panther? That's dumb. Don't do that. Again, I don't think they should. Listen, don't get me wrong. It's a shitty situation. I don't know the best way to deal with it either. But making someone else Black Panther is not the smart idea. It's not the smart idea. I don't recommend it. I think you're gonna piss off your audience. It doesn't even matter. Like never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. But if I feel like a lot of people are gonna get upset if they do that, so I'd recommend they don't do that, because a lot of people like Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, and if you're gonna replace Black Panther, I don't care if it's a woman, it's still gonna be a replacement, and that's gonna suck ass. Austin Bricks 10. Okay, never mind. No, I mean Peter in the 60s. Okay. Unknown. Did Stan Lee ever talk about Civil War comic? I don't know. Zaid, Civil War is one of the most overrated comics ever. Yeah. Austin Bricks 10. Spider-Man in the comics has always been always had beef with Iron Man in the comics. Oh yeah, you were absolutely right. Spectacular Spider-Wade, maybe the last name would be Nova as Supernova. Jenny Nova. I like where that's going. That's a good one. Down Thunder 14, now those rumors of Spider-Man PS4 coming to a live action in the MCU. We'll see about that. Spider-Man, no, they don't know his name. Some people saw his face, and the people told him to leave before the news gets here, and they ask if they saw his face, and they say that's our Spider-Man. Still, that's stupid. They just forgot about the last 8 years with Peter Parker. That's ridiculous. Down to 14, that scene of Miles being revealed by a small group of people is similar to a scene in Spider-Man 2 after the shit! Damn it! How dare you, Insomniac, repeat that scene? Fuck you! Spider-Man, not really stupid, Mike, if you played the game. Yeah, well, you didn't play Spider-Man 2, so you can just shush. By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, actually, a question about because you said you have Ultimate Spider-Man, correct? You have, like, that game, the 2004, 2003 game, I believe. Do you have an Xbox? If you have an Xbox, you can get Spider-Man 2. Any console that you have that plays Ultimate Spider-Man, guarantee it plays Ultimate Spider-Man 2. I'm just saying. I just want to point that out right now. Logan Wood. You're talking shit about the Miles Morales ending without even knowing the context of it. Well, yeah, that's why I don't want to talk about it. But people keep talking about it. So I'm going to give my 2 cents until further notice. And to be fair, I've thought about watching Brad play it, and then I'd like watch it, and then I would see what I think, but still, I mean, I don't really want to watch it. Zaid, one character in Spider-Man, Miles Morales, says there is Spider-Man that exists when I was a kid, but I'm glad that there is a Spider-Man who is in my city in Harlem. What do you think? God. It's so fucking stupid. He protects the whole city. Peter protects the whole city. What do you mean? Like, that's such a stupid line. Logan Wood, the ending is actually really freaking sweet. Zayd is baiting the hell out of you. Oh my god. Austin Bricks 10, well, actually, Peter got his ass kicked by Rhino and Miles beats him up in one hit. Yeah, that's even more stupid! That doesn't make any sense! Austin Bricks 10, getting upset over a fictional character. Yes, thank you. I'll remember that. Get a little Telltale logo on the top screen that says Michael will remember that. Savage 20 Jr., yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that movie. Spider-Man, that article is a bunch of lies, Mike. Miles only fought a bunch of gangs, not him fighting powerful characters. Again, but did you get what Zayd was saying? Is that person was trying to say that that Miles is better than Peter because he beats up a bunch of gang members, even though that Peter beats up the Sinister Six and gang members, and he does it before bedtime. Like, dude, like, good Lord, like, again. I can sit here and I can go on and on and on about fucking Miles Morales, and I probably am gonna wrap this video up, and then I'm gonna have like 4 dislikes by the end of this video. Please don't. Please don't. Someone's been disliking me. I'm not happy about that. Whoever you are, again, please stop doing that, because that's just not fair to me. If you have a problem with the video, that's fine, but again, if it's, you gotta talk to me, man. Like, cause honestly, I mean, seriously, straight up, I had like 10 dislikes on my Resident Evil 4 video for no reason. For no reason. There was no comments. There was just a bunch of dislikes. And I bet it was about this shit. Down to Thunder 14. Now there's reports that Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2 will return for MCU Spider-Man 3. Yeah, I heard about that one. Amber Heard should stay away from Hollywood. She's a lying abuser, and she ruined her ex-husband's Johnny Depp's career. Yeah, I heard about that. Austin Briggs 10, Japanese Spider-Man is the best and most accurate comic book accurate Spider-Man. Austin Briggs 10, James Carmen Spider-Man. You mean Cameron? Zayd, it was not canceled. It only lasted for a couple episodes. Oh, it was a TV show. Oh, okay. Jonathan 14, yes, it was Mikey, and he almost committed suicide in that comic. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of figured it was Mikey. Zayd, yes, the Ninja Turtles that lives in the last Ronin is Michelangelo. I hoped it was Leonardo, but I was wrong. Comic Book King, there was also a comic where Donatello programmed some hologram where he and the Turtles were at their prime and he fought the Shredder. I don't know what this comic is called. Can somebody help me? I have no idea. There will be 2 Black Panthers and Black Panther 2, a girl and a boy. Oh, Jesus. That's going to be terrible, dude. Spider-Man, no, and I mean Fat Thor was a good thing. Okay. I have a feeling that there will retcon One More Day comics in Spider-Man 3. Well, they're not going to retcon the book, but we don't know if they're going to do in the show, in the movie. Zayd, Shuri became Black Panther in the comics. What do you think? What do I think? God damn it. Well, fuck. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll say. Fine. You want Shuri to be Black Panther? Fine. But I'm not going to say anything about it. But, I'm warning you right now, it probably will be someone else who's bitching about it. Probably won't be me, but it'll probably be someone else. I guess I'm just saying that I feel like that it would be disrespectful. You can say if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I feel like that it would be disrespectful to replace Black Panther and Black Panther 2 with Shuri. I understand that it happened in the comics, but a lot of people looked at Chadwick Boseman and said, yeah, he's Black Panther, and they loved him, you know? You had all those people on the internet here like, oh, Wakanda forever and all that other stuff. And now they're going to get that with someone else and not with Chadwick Boseman. And I'm sure at the end of that movie or whatever, or before, they'll say in memory of Chadwick Boseman or whatever, but I feel like it's disrespectful to replace him, honestly. Like, I honestly don't think that you should do it, but I don't know. I mean, I'll let go, you know, whatever. Austin Bricks 10, Jenny Ball of Gas. Ugh, no. Zayd, Black Panther Black Panther already has a good ending in Endgame. He was happy with his people, and there were fireworks going on. Yeah, but I barely saw him in that movie. I mean, he showed up, but I don't know. Yeah, didn't do much. Combo King agreed that should have been a conclusion to his character. Savage 20 Jr., the MCU need rated R movies. Yeah, start again, really boring sometimes. Zayd, Marvel Comics have confirmed in their channel that Dan Slott is always late at making his scripts for his comics. They officially confirmed that he is lazy and has a poor work ethic. What do you think? I think that they are correct. What do you think of Dan Slott's controversy for what he did to Franklin Richards not being a mutant? I would say that the problem was not that with Frank Richards not being a mutant. I would say the biggest sin with that comic was him trying to make Professor X a bad guy. Like, Professor X was shitty toward Frank Richards. Like, he was like, oh, you can't come here anymore because you're not a mutant. That's not Professor X. Professor X doesn't care if you were bitten by a radioactive spider or if you're a human being. He'll still let you come to his school. Like, it doesn't matter if they were a mutant or not. So what Dan Slott did to Professor X is the worst sin ever. Like, that is worse than whatever the fuck was going on with Franklin Richards or whatever the fuck he tried to do. That's not the problem. The problem was with fucking what he did with Professor X at the end of that book. That was the problem. He tried to ruin that character at the end. Like, he is a terrible writer because he goes above and beyond to ruin all of our favorite characters. And I just look at him and I say, you are so awful. Go write something else. Like, go write your own book. Go make your own little story or something. Like stop working there. Like, you just are awful. Like, he's so bad at his job. Like, he had a few like interesting Spider-Man arcs. Like, Superior Spider-Man was an interesting Spider-Man arc, but it didn't matter because Peter Parker came back anyway. But it was an interesting arc, and then he helped out with the Spider-Verse comic, which was fine. But then they did Miles Morales Spider-Verse, and then it was just lame. So, and then they killed off some of the best other versions of Spider-Man, like Spider-Man Noir, and like there's like go fuck yourself, like God, like, I can sit here and I can go all day about it. It's just so annoying. Awesome Bricks 10. Mike, did you read Spider-Man issue 801? It's so good. No, I didn't read it yet. It's on my to-do list. Spider-Man, no, I don't have Ultimate Spider-Man. When did you play Ultimate Spider-Man? Because you said to me that you played Ultimate Spider-Man before. What did you play it on? What consoles do you even have? What do you have? Just like the new ones, like PS4 and PS5, or what's up with that? I'm asking because I just want to know so that I know, like, how I should, whatever in the future here with you. Zayd, Professor X refuses to help Franklin Richards, even though that is not his character at all. Professor X always helps young people. Yes, he does. The article says that Miles can beat up villains a lot faster than Peter. What do you think? I think that again, I love that everyone's just telling Zayd to stop. You're gonna make Mike go on a rant. But to keep it short, again, the person doesn't know what they're talking about. Down to Thunder 14, not true. There's barely any boss levels in Marvel's Miles Morales. He's only fought Rhino, Prowler, Tinkerer, and that's it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sparrow, this is why we shouldn't talk about Miles Morales game, because this will happen. Zayd, Nicholas Hammond, Spider-Man started off as a movie, but then he maybe got a TV show, but then he got canceled. Okay. I should try to see if I can find those episodes. The villain in Spider-Man Miles Morales is a generic evil corporation who just did evil things for money, and he looks like Topher Grace from Spider-Man 3. That's funny. Spider-Man Unknown, I have an Xbox 360, but on Xbox. Okay. Osberg's 10, Mike, did you know that in the older X-Men books, Professor X had a crush on Jean Grey? Granted, she was like 16 and 18 at the time. Oh my God. No, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I didn't read X-Men, but thanks for telling me that. That sounds crazy. Why does everyone has a crush on Jean Grey? Jean Grey is so fucking dangerous because of the Phoenix. I don't trust Jean Grey because of the Phoenix. Like the Phoenix is like her fucking powers manifested into their own personality. Like the Phoenix is the most dangerous, scariest thing ever. Like it's not even a joke. Like it is a huge threat. I do not trust Jean Grey because of that. There was a time travel mistake in the elevator scene in Avengers Endgame. The guy was using a Samsung S6, which was made in 2015, but they went to the year 2012. Oh my God, that's so funny. Good job. You were bound to make a mistake eventually, Marvel. Zaid, Franklin, even though you've already made shit ton of mistakes. Zaid, Franklin Richards has always been a mutant, but thanks to Dan Slott's stupidity, he used his powers to change his genes to make himself a mutant. What? What the fuck did? What does that even mean? He changed his genes to make himself a mutant. What? But at the same time, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. It doesn't change what Professor X should be saying or doing. Again, it's just he's just trying to piss us off. That's all it is. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was a good movie, or do you mean a comic? The comic. I was talking about the comic. Spider-Man, I never said I played Ultimate Spider-Man, but you said that it's like the best game, one of the best Spider-Man games you've ever played. What? This is like my shitty cover, but the cover doesn't matter. Look, I have the game. I have the game. You're telling me that you don't even have the game, but you never even played the game? Okay, yeah, sure. That's fine. You know, you want to come here and tell me that, oh, Ultimate Spider-Man is better than Spider-Man 2, even though I never played it. You see how I can use your logic against you? Like you never played Ultimate Spider-Man. Yet months ago you were saying, oh, Ultimate Spider-Man is better than Spider-Man 2, even though I never played it. Look, I don't really want to talk about the Miles Morales game. I can criticize its writing, though. I can criticize its writing, but I can't criticize its gameplay because I never played the game. Okay? That's the difference. I can criticize the writing, but I can't criticize the game itself because I never actually sat down and played the thing, which I'm probably not going to. Therefore, I'm not going to criticize the Miles Morales game because I'm probably not going to play it. But if people say something, I'm going to react to it. If people, tell me something, I'm going to react to it. That's just how this works. But whatever. Let's move on. Let's move on. Because I can sit here and I can go all day. Spider-Man, I learned my lessons by talking about games. I didn't play, but I want to play them. Okay. Zaid, Dan's thought brags about the fact that he is writing the most Spider-Man issues, but quantity is not quality. Yes, that's correct. Osberg's 10, well, in the older books, all the male characters, Cyclops, Beast, Iceman, and Angel, were always horny around Jean. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. You were absolutely right. Again, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I keep thinking about the Phoenix. Maybe that's why I block out her attractiveness. But again, I just don't trust her, man. That's like if you know that she's a crazy bitch, but you still want to bang her. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? Zay, Jean Grey has proven to be a worthy member of the X-Men before she got possessed the Phoenix. So I still think that Jean Grey is a great character. I'm not saying that she's not a great character. I'm just saying that I do not trust Jean Grey. I do not trust her because, you don't even know if you're talking to the Phoenix or if you're talking to Jean. Like, how are you gonna know? You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna know. Are you interested in the Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings? Maybe. Spermanon, pay the rent. Mike, you will get your rent when you play this damn game. Gamba King. Actually, now that I think about it, it does look like Topher Grace. Oh, shit. Awesome Bricks 10, you can't criticize it if you don't play it, which is why I don't really like to talk about it, honestly. Zaid, what do you think of James Bond as a character? Have you seen the 007 movies? I've always thought that James Bond was cool, but I never actually sat down and watched all his movies. Do you have a favorite tech YouTubers? I'm sure my brother does. I think he watches like Tech USA or something, and other people, but that's just one of the ones I can think off the top of my head. I don't really watch tech YouTubers though. He watches it for me. He's my tech guy. he lets me know what the tech is, Zaid, Sean Connery, who is the first actor who played James Bond, has passed away recently. What do you think of that? That's sad. That's unfortunate. If you were James Bond for a whole day, what would you do? Save the world, I guess. Super spy style, I guess. Maybe go around, and take my drink and just be like, it's Bond, James Bond. Gamba King, oh God, we're getting into the Spider-Man 2 situation again. Spider-Man, where am I gonna find a copy of Spider-Man 2 games? There is literally no PS2 games in GameStop. Well, strap yourselves in, boys. I'm about to go on Amazon.com. Let's look for PS2s. PS2. Or do you want an Xbox? Which one do you want? You want an original Xbox or you want a PS2? Here you go, PS2. You got the slim console. You have one that's like a big box, which I recommend because the slim has actually got a bad driver. So you have the slim and then you have the big box version. I recommend the big box version. You can buy this for like, let's see, what are they selling this at? $180. That's expensive. Rough. I'll admit that's expensive. Like $180, $200. That's how much. And the reason why I think that's so expensive is because they don't make them anymore. Xbox. Let's look at Xbox. Xbox. I'm looking at Amazon right now, by the way. I'm looking at Amazon. Xbox. There are so many Xboxes. Jesus. I'm actually having a tough time finding one. Original Xbox. There you go. Xbox console renewed. $200. You got 5 left in stock. You better order soon. Yeah. You can get this on Amazon. Experiment on, oh, you're buying me the game. No, I'm not buying you the game. I'm just letting you know that you got options here, buddy. You don't have to go to your local GameStop. Like, you can get a PS2 or original Xbox and buy Spider-Man 2 or buy Ultimate Spider-Man. Hell, buy both. You know what I mean? You can buy, like, you can buy, I don't know, you want to play Batman Begins? I mean, do you want to play Hulk Ultimate Destruction? I mean, do you want to play, I don't know, fucking Iron Man? What, I don't know, like, what, fucking, I don't know, the Punisher? Wait, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, I can sit here and I can keep throwing games at you. Here, like, I even got this game. Like, come on, man. God. Spurno, lock your doors, Mike. I'm robbing your place just to steal one of your PS2 consoles. Oh, yeah? Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. I gotta put the games back. Shit. Oh, man. But seriously, you have options, buddy. Like they still sell these things on Amazon. They're expensive, but that's just because they don't make them anymore. So I'm just saying, like, you can buy an Xbox, you can buy a PS2, you can still buy them. Or maybe you could buy a PS3, like, because I think there's a PS3 that allows you to play PS2 games, but it has to be a specific PS3. I don't remember. I do not. I have the slim version of PS3, or like the newest one, so that's why I can't play the PS2 games on there. But there was a PS3 console that could play PS2 games. So yeah, I mean, you got options, man. All right, let me just put these away. Yeah, you got Batman Begins. Oh shit. Okay. Perfect. Oh, okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. What do you think about the new iPhones? I don't know. My brother kind of likes what they're doing though with their stuff. The iPhone 12 mini is the smallest, thinnest 5G. Interesting. Spermina, I don't see Spider-Man 2 on there. It's right here. On Amazon? Here, let me look. I'll look for you. Spider-Man 2. Game PS2. It's right here. It is right here. It's a lot of money, but it's right here. $75. Or right, no, right here. No, I take that back. You can buy the game like $10, $7, $11.67. These are options. Like, dude, look up Spider-Man 2 game PS2. Do Spider-Man 2 game PS2. There you go. I just set you up for life. You're welcome. All right. Zay, Disneyland is making a toy for its upcoming Avengers Campus, the remote-controlled Spider-Bot, available for early purchase at Downtown District. What do you think? Sounds interesting, I guess. Zayd, are you excited for the Snyder Cut? Yes, I am. I want to see what he's going to do. Zayd, in one of your videos, you said the X-Men are important for the MCU. What about the Fantastic Four? Yes, same thing. Yes, they are important too. Awesome Bricks 10 reasons why Spider-Man is better off with Sony. Because they made the Raimi films, but at the same time, they also made the Amazing Spider-Man films, and people didn't like the second one, and they're not that great of a company right now. So, I mean, I personally, I don't want none of them to have it right now. Zayd, the Fantastic Four are the first Marvel family. What do you think of it? Beautiful. Like Stan Lee was really proud when he made the Fantastic Four. You know, like he really loves the Fantastic Four. Like that those are characters that need to be respected when you are making movies or any TV shows or anything for them. Yeah, actually, I could say that for any of them. Awesome Bricks 10, Mike is the person that will make you pick up a knockoff version of Spider-Man 2. What? What are you talking about? A knockoff version? What do you mean? You want to know what the knockoff version is? I'll tell you. It's Spider-Man 2 on PC. Don't play Spider-Man 2. Don't play the PC version of Spider-Man 2. It's awful. It's terrible. It is laughably bad. Like the gameplay is solid, but it's really silly and the story is awful. But the combat's solid. You know, if you want like a 20-minute beat 'em up game, there you go. Well, it's not 20 minutes, maybe like an hour, like hour and a half, a few hours maybe. Zay, do you think Zack Snyder could make a better Justice League movie than Josh Whedon? Yes. Favorite states in U.S. Oh, he just retracted it. Never mind. Gets Spider-Man 2 game on Amazon, but ends up getting Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. That does not happen, buddy. Come on. It depends on who you buy it from. I recommend Goodwill Retails, or like I have people on Amazon who I buy from. There's people on you got to find people who you trust when you buy stuff from. Remember that when you buy anything off Amazon, you need to trust who you're buying from. You know, check out the reviews. Check out how many reviews they have. Check out how many people buy their stuff. That's what you need to pay attention to. So, yeah. Zayd, fun question. Who is the first villain that Spider-Man fights in the original comics? Combo King, Chameleon. Answer the first Zayd. The answer. The first villain that Spider-Man fought in the original Spider-Man comics is the Chameleon. That's cool. Spider-Man, if I get the Spider-Man 2 game and review it, will you watch it? I'll tell you what. I will watch it if you do. I will. I promise you that I will watch the video and I will comment and I will do all that other bullshit. All right, fine. If you do that, I will. Even though I'm asking you to basically rob your parents right now. Because $200 is a lot of money plus whatever the game is. Again, you can get Ultimate Spider-Man with that. You get Ultimate Spider-Man, you get Spider-Man 2, whatever else you want to get. I mean, PS2 games, I mean, I still buy PS2 games. You know, like there are still a lot of PS2 games that were really good that I buy and I really enjoy. You know? They're hard to get, but, you know, also kind of not hard to get. What countries have you been to? I've only been in the USA. I never actually have gone to a different country. I've gone to different states, but I never actually have left the USA. I've gone to Detroit, gone to Kansas. I've drove through Illinois, but that's about it. Awesome Bricks 10, Spider-Man Friend or Foe. Now, Dad is the best game. Yeah, you like Spider-Man Friend or Foe? I mean, it's on the 360. You know, I'm sure that Spider-Man, you have this game, right, for the 360. I have it for the 360 too, right? I'm so crazy that I bought the same game twice. All right. Zaid, who would win in a fight, the Hulk or the Thing? Would you love to see that fight in a live action movie? Who would win in a fight? Overall, it's going to be Hulk, but the Thing is really good at fighting the Hulk. So he does have a chance. It just depends on the situation. It depends on how angry the Hulk is. So it depends. Osbrix10, after he reviews the game, doesn't watch it. No, I'll watch it. I know. I swear to God, I'll watch it. Just I'm serious. I'm not kidding. I actually genuinely would like to see what you think when you sit down, you play the game, and then you tell me what you think. Now, I have already a theory in the back of my head what you're going to say, but I'm reserving those judgments until further notice. Zaid, can you show us your Spider-Man comic book collection from your Spider-Man Homecoming review? Geez, you're gonna make me get up and do that? Really? You're really gonna make me do this, Zaid? Okay, fine. Where is it? Ah. Okay. I've showed you guys this before. I've showed you guys this 3-4 times already. I've already shown you my collection. I got like all this in the bubble wrap. There's like a bunch of volumes of my Spider-Man comics. I'm not gonna show you all of them, but I'll just, well, all right, here, do this. Yeah, I mean, what's the last one? Got volume 1. I got them in volumes. I got volume 1. This is volume 2. This is volume 3, which is actually, this is when he first appeared. He appeared in Amazing Fantasy issue 15. That's when Spider-Man showed up, which I'm sure most of you know that already, because I don't stop talking about it. This is volume 4 with Vulture. Volume 5. Again. Volume 5. There are 2 volume 5s? That's volume 6. I'm starting to mess up already. This is volume 6. This is volume 7, Dr. Octopus. It's volume 8, Sandman. Oh, I gotta get this nice and hidden here. Volume 9, Sandman again. This is Doctor Doom. This is the Lizard. It's volume 12. Volume 13, the Lizard again. This is volume 14, the Vulture again. Yeah, I'm just gonna be sitting here doing this. Volume 15, the Vulture again. This is volume 16, where Spider-Man had a boxing match. This is volume 17. Fights like a robot, and it's like a kind of with the boxing match again, I think. This one is volume 18, which is still going on that boxing match one. I gotta reread these. Ones. I might do that afterwards. Volume 20. Oh, that's cool. That's a good one when he fights Electro. That's a good cover. I like that. I like that a lot. Volume 21. Some blow schmoes. This is volume 22. Looks good. Fighting some gangsters. Volume 23. Dr. Octopus. Looking good. Looking good. All right, and then volume 24 with Dr. Octopus. Yeah, and that's all that ones I have in the little wrapping paper. Let's see, what else do I got? All right, what else I got? Here. I won't show the DC ones. I'll just show the Marvel ones because this is DC now. I can't believe I have a Luke Cage comic. God, I still never took this out of the wrapping paper. This is my Wolverine comic. Look at that cover. Looks fucking good, man. That one over there. And then I have like a bunch of like little mini serial stuff. Let's see. This is Batman. This is Batman. More Batman. That's X-Men. Let's see. You should go under here. I can't keep up with this. Yeah, okay. Yes, you remember this? The nostalgia. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, this was an intense book. You know? Trying to find like a good shot. Just trying to find like a good shot I could show you guys. Yeah. Okay. Nostalgia. All right. Put that one there. And then I have it again, I guess. The wrapping paper. What is this? It's another one I got of this. I bought a lot of volumes of Spider-Man. Let's see. It's the same. It's the same ones. I bought the same volume for some reason. I don't know why. And I keep it in wrapping paper because I'm so sensitive with my books. All right. Let's see what else I got. I got more, but they're like in boxes and stuff. But this is like my general shoebox where I keep most of my stuff, or some of my favorite ones. I got a Ghost Rider comic. Spider-Man with Ghost Rider. Oh shit! Hold on a minute. Hold on. I gotta show you the Spider-Man Ghost Rider one. It's gotta happen. If I can make my books there nice and clean. Yes. Look at this. Look. That's so great. Oh, remember, do you guys remember Ghost Rider? Oh, geez. Oh, geez, what else I got? Part 3, what else I got? What else I got in here? I kind of forgot what I have in here, Austin. The Beetle and Waterman and the Rhino. That's kind of a weird team up, just a little bit. That's a weird one. Like, you guys remember Waterman or Hydro Man? Let's see, what else I got? Is that a Sentinel? Oh yeah, wait a minute. Oh, this is when this is after he had the cosmic power. He's fighting with Nova. Look, Nova's right there. He's right there. All right. That's good. Yeah, that's good. All right, we're good. We're good. That's good. That's good now. But if I don't want to be here all day because I'll be here all day. And yeah, we're gonna probably wrap up here soon. All right. Put you away nice and neat here. Back in the shoebox with you. Go back into the magical shoebox. There we go. Put this away now. Ugh. There. Perfect. All right. All right. Osprix 10, why waste your money on a game that you can't even know is good when you can just watch someone play it? You can do that too, I guess. Osprix 10, no friend or foe is terrible. Yeah. Zaid, do you ever do voiceovers whenever you read any comics? Because I do. I always do my best Spider-Man voice impression. I sound like Reno Romero, Spider-Man. I do it in my head. I just do it. What I do when I read a Spider-Man, well, any comic, I basically just take the character's voice or whoever for like an animated show or a movie or something, and then I just like have them talk in my head as I like read it. That's what I do. I don't read it out loud. Comic Book King, I thought I never had Spider-Man 2, but I just remembered that I had a Spider-Man 2 on the Nintendo 3DS. That's interesting. Never played it on that one. Mike's Spider-Man 3 trailer. Spider-Man 3 trailer sucks. It is finally over. Reaction, yeah. Zaid, would you rather see the Hulk fight Wolverine or the Thing or both in the MCU? Both. Give me both, baby. Spider-Man on Spider-Man 2 game sucks. Mike, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Oh yeah. Awesome Bricks 10. Let's say hypothetically that the third MCU Spider-Man movie is good. What's next, Mike? Well, I've been thinking about it actually. I might do one last hurrah after that. Mostly to see if there's any more bullshit with if they keep Tom Holland around, but because like I said, I need him to go before I go. But I got a plan. I think I'm getting a plan together for what I really want to do. Because I'm sure a lot of you probably have assumed that I was just going to do the review and be done with YouTube, period. But I think I might do something special. We'll see. Osbrix 10, everyone name your favorite Spider-Man story person. Mine is Amazing Spider-Man issue 801. Your favorite Spider-Man issue, you mean? I just want to make sure that I say it right. Amazing Spider-Man, I think it was issue 33. Yes, it was issue 33. So the Amazing Spider-Man issue 33, 1963. That is my favorite Spider-Man comic. That is my favorite one. I need to go buy that one off on the comic store. That one's my favorite one. I read that one online. That one was very emotional. Zay, do you know that Doc Ock accidentally called Spider-Man Superman due to a writing error in the comic? This was due to Doc Ock's first appearance. Oh shit, that's funny. Awesome Bricks 10 or Superman Blue. Zay, the robot that Spider-Man fights is the living brain. He uses mathematics to come up with methods to defeat Spider-Man. Oh shit. Nobody talks about the living brain, but he made an appearance in the Superior Spider-Man comic. Really? I must have missed him. My favorite Spider-Man issue is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 300 when he fights Venom for the first time. Yeah. Zaid, Spider-Man Blue is a great comic. Osprix 10, I am my personal favorite Spider-Man stories are the more simplistic ones. Zaid, bye, Mike. This was a great podcast. Austin Bricks 10, Mike, you have 3 dislikes. Really? Well, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. At least it's not like 10 again, you know? Combo King, bye, Mike, up and away. See you, man. Combo King, what issue of the Wolverine comic is that you have? Ah, shit. I forgot. Maybe I don't know. I have to fish it out. Sorry. Spermanone, I'm already imagining myself getting beat up by you in my review. Yeah? All right. Well, with that being said, I guess 2 hours is long enough. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys. This was a great podcast. I'm glad we talked. Let's hope that this video doesn't get dislike bombed again, because I'm watching y'all. But here's what I will say. I would really appreciate you guys to start liking the videos, because, you know, we kind of want to counteract whoever's trying to bomb me. So it's getting kind of annoying, but, you know, if you're watching now or if you're watching later, thank you guys for watching. But if you really like the video, make sure you give it a like, because it really helps me out right now. It motivates me too to make me want to continue to do videos, because sometimes I see if like certain videos get just, you know, a few hundred dislikes, I'm like, well, you know, sometimes I'm like, whatever. But when that's like almost every video, then that kind of dismotivates me a little bit. So really appreciate if you guys give me some more likes on these videos. You know, I've been paying attention to my algorithms lately, and I really appreciate more of you guys who come out, support the channel more. There's like 700 of you, 700 to damn near 800 of you now almost. So really appreciate if you guys come out more. Like this video if you did, and if you didn't, give a dislike, I guess, because, you know, I know that there are things that you guys do not always agree with me on, and that's fine. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight, and I'm out of here. Up and away. See you guys.